The story begins in 1815 in Florence. A consignment of Kentucky tobacco left out to dry was caught in a violent summer downpour. Rather than throw it away, it was decided to use it for inexpensive cigars to be sold to the common people of Florence. But the water and the summer heat had triggered a natural fermentation process that gave the tobacco a new, strong flavor that was much appreciated.
Production began in 1818, and since then, we have been using Kentucky tobacco, water, and natural ingredients.
The journey of a cigar to market is long and slow.
Once our tobacco has been harvested, dried, and cured over a fire, it is processed, and the first step is fermentation.
Fermentation, which reduces the acidity and harshness of the tobacco whilst developing more complex aromas, is followed by the sorting of the leaves, distinguishing between the outer wrapper and the filler. Then comes the rolling process, for which a natural glue made from cornstarch is used.
I start by wetting the cigar blank, take the outer leaf, smooth it out properly, and begin preparing the filler. I comb it thoroughly to ensure air can circulate freely inside. Once ready, I lay it flat and start rolling it. There you go. Once ready, I can cut it, and the cigar is finished.
Work in cigar factories has historically been very important for women. Cigar makers were among the first women in history to earn an independent wage. Today, there are around 40 ladies in Lucca who hand-make those 3 million top-of-the-range cigars every year.
It's a tough process. It takes 18 months to reach a production rate of 500 cigars a day.
The vast majority of cigars are made using automated systems, which can produce up to 30 cigars a minute, but their quality is always checked by hand.
These need to be discarded because the wrapper has come loose. They can't be wrapped in cellophane like that. However, they are salvaged in some way.
There is a long aging process. Depending on the type of product, this can range from 6 to over 12 months. We say that we put the cigars to sleep in special chambers because they clearly need to lose moisture and certain characteristics before they are ready for the market.
The basis of the Tuscan cigar is Kentucky tobacco, which has been grown in Italy since the late 19th century in Tuscany, Lazio, Umbria, Veneto and Campania. It is a vigorous plant that grows up to 2 meters tall, yielding around 24 to 28 usable leaves. These are rich in resin, up to 80 centimeters long and 50 centimeters wide.
The apical part, the top of the plant, is the most prized. It is from there that we source the tobacco for our top-of-the-range products. Moving down the plant, we have mid-range products and also flavored cigars. We produce around 250 million cigars a year, of which approximately 50% are made here at the Lucca factory. These are mainly plain cigars, and around 50% at the Cava dei Tirreni factory, where we produce the flavored ones. We export to over 60 countries worldwide, including domestic markets and duty-free outlets. Every country has its own characteristics and requirements, so we have different product ranges tailored to each country.
The visit to the Tuscan Cigar Factory was very interesting and enjoyable because, as well as learning a lot of things I didn't know, I discovered a passion I didn't realize I had. I never imagined myself smoking a cigar, but here I am.